Well, good evening, Goddesses and Adoni, and thank you so much for making the choice to listen to call number 2 of the Athena's Holiday Warriors of Wealth program. Wow, this past weekend saw our Goddesses and Adoni making huge money. Adonis Jim Kalos from Pennsylvania had a $1,300 party. Jody Eno, the Queen Bee from Mass, had an $1,800 party. Alana Susko from New Hampshire had an extraordinary weekend with over $2,000 in sales. And that goes the same for Top New Goddess of 2014, Madeline Cerrone, my curly soul sister. She had herself a $2,000 weekend as well. And Warrior Goddess 69, Amy Lebrec, had a $2,900 weekend. Whew. I was so happy also to see Goddesses Jen LaValle, Lindsay Bateman, and Kim Gannett posting their party sales again in the WOW community with the "I'm back" in exclamation points. Welcome back to business, ladies. And there are warriors who are working their businesses like a boss. Kim Boulay, she booked 3 parties as a result of her Facebook posting campaign. Cindy Susie from Connecticut, she has 8 parties on her calendar for October. Only 2 more to go to your goal of 10, Cindy. And Heather Heddleson from Georgia, she's a returning goddess. She was so inspired watching Angela Earl James' video in the WOW community that she went out and gathered $120 in outside orders and booked a party. And then there's Melissa Krupal from Florida. She networked all weekend and made lots of connections to promote her business in the Sunshine State. You know, there's so much activity in our community, so much love and support. And that makes me want to take a moment to just send love to our own Yolanda Sunshine Miller. Yolanda lost her beloved grandmother last week. So, Yolanda, we love you, and I wanted to send so much healing to your heart, and may your grandmother rest in peace. Okay, everybody. Whew. I am going to be giving you a special code word or words throughout the call, so listen carefully and stick around. The code words let us know that you were here and go towards your spoils of war. You know you want a free toy in your January meeting swag bag because you completed the war program. So here's your first code word. Write it down. It's massively. The first code word is massively. And I'm sure you're all massively ready for another dose of positivity and a lively learning experience from the one and only Caterina Rando. She is ready to rock your world and give you lots of super tips. I love when she says that, super tips. So here she is. Caterina, take it away.
This is Caterina Rando again, and I am so excited to be with you for another WOW call. Our hot topic today is power thinking for you to have your best quarter ever. Now, here's what you know. You know that successful people have a successful mindset. You know that people that earn well in your business have certain ways of being that facilitate them having a lot of success. And that's what we're going to look at today. We're going to look at power thinking strategies for you to embrace to become a massive monetizer. Say it with me right now. I am a massive monetizer. Say it with me right now. I am a massive monetizer. I want you to think of yourself as the massive monetizer you are and that you are becoming even more of. And I just want to let you know, this is not just a little program I'm doing here. This is an area where I've done tons of research, put tons of attention. I wrote a book called Learn to Power Think. It's just been re-released in many countries as Learn to Think Differently, and it is an awesome resource for you. And we're having some of the super tips that we're discussing today from that book because, my friend, your success starts with your mindset. First one, have certainty in your value. If you don't know that you have massive value to bring, you're not going to be loud and proud about bringing that value. if you are not hip to the fact that Athena's is a great opportunity, that it's a great community, that it's a great company, that there's so many ways to have your life uplifted from Athena's, then you're not going to be out there talking to people. And it's really important that when we talk about certainty in your value, guess what? That's not just about your value as a Athena's goddess or Adoni. That's also about your value as a consultant, you personally, that you have value to bring. And we're going to talk about some of these different things I want you to be aware of. There's value in your kindness. There's value in your being a good listener. There's massive value in you being acknowledging and supportive. And of course, in all of your areas of expertise that we're going to touch on. Okay, next. Know you have massive value to bring. We've talked about that. Next one, note party successes you can cite. So what this says is that you have written down and memorized and can recall if somebody says to you, well, how does a party usually go? Or how much does a hostess usually earn at a party? Or how many people usually come? Or is it fun? Or is it easy to get people there? Or anything that your potential hostesses ask you, you can cite successes that people have had. Not one success or two successes. You could cite 10 successes because you know what? You wrote them down. You didn't try to recall them or remember them. You have a Word document on your computer or a page in your notebook that says party successes hostesses have had that you can cite in an instant to support you getting more bookings. Also, you of course can recruit successes of your team members. Now, if you're just getting started and you don't have a team, then you can recite your own success. You can recite successes that your friends in Athena's have had, and you want to write those down again so you don't have to recall them. So that you can recall them and you don't have to try to recall something in the moment because you have great examples that you're citing on a consistent basis to support you with your recruiting. Also, you have product successes that you can quote. You can say how different people are using different products, how things are changing, getting better, being enhanced with certain fabulous products. And again, you don't try to keep this all in your head. Successful people do not keep it in their head. Einstein didn't even know his phone number. He had to look in the phone book for his phone number. Why? Because he's not trying to clutter his brain with information that he can capture and have a resource for. And this is why you want to keep track, have a resource, a Word document or a page in your journal for product successes, another one for recruit successes, another one for hostess successes, so that you can call on them when you need them. And my friends, this is a super tip I'm giving you right now. When you're in training, when you're talking to people on the phone, and they say, oh my God, I love XYZ product, you can capture that success that they're reporting. And if somebody just says they love something, oh my gosh, I love being a hostess. Ask them what they love about it. They love a particular product. Ask them what they love about it. So then you can document that, which means just write it down, and you can cite it in the future. This is going to really help your sales. And also, this is going to help you be more certain in your value, which is what we're focused on right now. Also, I want you to know and remember that there is a lifetime supply of potential hostesses, recruits, and customers. A lifetime supply. You know, the other day I did my 27th summit that I do. I do like 10 or 12 or 13 summits during the year where people come. And at some point in my doing all my events, I was just amazed that people kept coming every single time. There was more people to come, different people, lots of people I'd never met. And then I realized one day, well, of course, because there's a lifetime supply of people to serve. There's a lifetime supply of women that want to have parties. There's a lifetime supply of people that want to start a business working from home. There's a lifetime supply of people that are going to want to check out your new, your not so new, all of your fabulous, fabulous products. You know, here's the thing about life. We always need something new and exciting. And if you see and meet people and they haven't heard of Athena's before, oh my gosh, that's new and exciting. Or if somebody's had a business before, but they're not doing a business now, Athena's is new and exciting. And of course, hosting a party is always something new and exciting. Recognize there is a lifetime supply of potential hostesses, recruits, and customers. And I want you to go through life with this attitude. And this, of course, is the attitude, the belief that massive monetizers have. Massive monetizers know that there's a lifetime supply. They know that every no brings them closer to a yes. And related to that, my friend, guess what? Your next hostess, your next recruit, your next customer, she's waiting for you to ask. She's waiting. I remember early in my career, I was doing a workshop and I went to hear a speaker in the morning at a breakfast I was going to. And the speaker said, he was teaching sales, and he said, when you make sales calls, see the person on the other end of the phone, waiting for your call. They're just there waiting for the phone to ring. And I had my workshop the next day. I only had 2 people registered. There was 10 spaces. I got on that phone, and by the end of the day, I had 10 people coming to my workshop because I did exactly what was suggested. I saw the other person waiting for my call, waiting for me to ask them to come. And this is really, really important because there's a big distinction I want to make. When we post on Facebook, when we post in social media, that's when we have flyers, that's promotion. Invitation is when you personally ask, or you send a personal email, or you send a personal message through social media to an individual saying you would love to talk to them about the Athena's opportunity. You'd love to talk to them about what they're looking for and what great products you have that could support them. That's an invitation. And I want you to be very hip and super smart and savvy, like you are, to the fact that invitations will win over promotion every single time. Be certain in your value, be loud and proud about the value you have to bring, and start ASAP recognizing and believing you have massive value to bring. There is a lifetime supply of people to serve. All you have to do, my friend, is ask them. And the next one that we are going to look at right now is having clarity in your offerings. Now, we've just talked about all the things that you're going to do to have clarity and citing successes that you can start using in a moment. Also, again, even with clarity, knowing you have massive value to bring, again, we got to know it everywhere. We have massive value to bring. Know all about the products. Know product information. You know why? Because then you can be more confident and articulate and more fun with your product explanations and descriptions. And let me say this, because you may not know, I teach public speaking, and I always tell the ladies, I want you to know exactly what you're going to say so you can put attention on how you say it. And the what is the product information. So that's the content. Then when you know what you're going to say, you can focus on the delivery and having your delivery be positive, certain, enthusiastic, authentic, fun, like we've talked about in the past. Next, of course, you know all your prices because that's what massive monetizers know. They know how much something costs, otherwise you can't sell it. You can't sell something, my friend, if you don't know how much it costs. Please, don't have to look everything up or going through your catalog or 50 times your price list. My friend, learn your prices. That's what massive monetizers do. Of course, you know about any specials or current offerings. And when you talk about them with the enthusiasm that will have other people get excited about it. Enthusiasm is contagious. If you're enthusiastic, they're going to be enthusiastic and at least taking a good look at it as well. And of course, know who your ideal hostess, goddess, and customer is. Now, let's just hang out here for a moment. Your ideal hostess, of course, is somebody that's really excited about hosting a party. They're really excited about what happens at a party. They're really excited about all the Athenas and heavenly goddess products because they know it's going to be fun. They know they want to get some products, and they're going to be loud and proud. That's a ideal hostess. A hostess that's not going to talk to anybody, that's not an ideal hostess. Same thing for a goddess. She's excited about the business. She's enthusiastic. My friend, you don't have to convince anybody. You want people that want to get involved. And then, of course, customer is somebody, again, that is enthusiastic, interested, positivo. People are always good in all these categories. We want no cynics in our team. We want nobody that we have to drag, right? You don't want to drag anybody. You want people that are running up to be with you and be engaged in everything your fabulous company has to offer. Have clarity in your offerings. Next, have positivity in all you do. Now, when I wake up in the morning, first thing I tell myself, today is going to be a good day. I am going to live in joy and bliss today. I make that decision. Now, that's regardless of any health challenges, regardless of any business challenges, regardless of any relationship challenges, regardless of any financial challenges. You get to choose every day how you're going to be. And you know what? We all have challenges in all of these areas I just mentioned and more. And they're not solved in an instant. They're not solved in a day. Often they're not solved in a week, a month. Sometimes they're not even solved in a year. And you get to decide every moment of every day. While you might have a cloud hanging over your head of some financial problem, of some health problem, of some relationship problem. But guess what? You don't have to let that cloud rain on you, my friend. You just put your umbrella of positivity up. You open your sunshine umbrella and you have a positive day full of bliss, full of joy, because you are the one who chooses the emotions by which you're going to run your life and your business. Very, very important, my friend. You know this is the truth. You know that when you decide it's going to be a good day, it's going to be a better day than when you decide it's going to be a lacking day. And how do we be positive? Part of it is that we are grateful that we have our own business. I hope you're reveling every day in the freedom that comes with having your own business. You don't have to go to a job and sell your soul 9 to 5 and live the values that somebody else wants you to live, be with people you don't want to be with. Guess what? You get to decide. Who are you going to hang out with? Who are you going to spend your life with? What customers do you want to have? What customers and recruits and team members and hostesses, everybody, do you want in your life? If there's somebody right now, she's a nice lady, She's a successful businesswoman. Guess what? I'm not calling her. You know why? She is so cynical. She's always negative. All her posts on Facebook, negative, negative, negative. I don't care if she wants to grow her business. I'm not the person to help her because I only want to be with positive people. And being grateful that you have your own business, that you have the freedom to be as successful as you want to be, to work when you want, to be with your family. This is success. And be grateful every day that you have the freedom to have your own business. And then, my friend, of course, get busy massively monetizing in your business. Also, here's a super tip. I love this one. Stand up for your calls. Now, when I'm standing right now, I'm not sitting down. Why? You're standing because this has more vitality in your body when you're standing. You have more access to your breath and your diaphragm when you're on the phone. By the way, when you're talking to somebody on the phone, that's like public speaking. You want to give yourself all the super tips you can, and standing up is one of them. And of course, adding some extra volume for projection is another one. These translate into enthusiasm. And enthusiasm, as we've already said, is contagious. By the way, positivity is alluring. Nobody wants to hang out with a negative mama. We want to hang out with positive people. And if you are positive, and when you are positive, you will attract more people to you as customers, as hostesses, and of course, as team members. When we're looking for whose team do we want to be on, we are looking for the person that loves their business, that loves being a part of Athena's, that loves what they do. Those are the people that we're looking at. And positivity permeating your business will support you in massively monetizing. This is a really important one. Only have good things to say. You know, it's interesting. Because I teach a lot of women and they're in my programs for 6 months, a year, 2 years. I've got ladies been with me 5 years. How you do one thing is how you do everything. It's very interesting. I can tell you right now, next time I have a meeting, I can tell you who's going to come up and tell me something negative going on in their life. They like to broadcast it. Don't be that person. Only have good things to say. Only have good things to say about products. Only have good things to say about Athena's. Only have good things to say about the people on your team, about the leaders. Only have good things to say. Now, you might say, well, Caterina, this is not authentic. Let me give you some very important advice here. When you have some feedback and you want to express some upgrades that you'd like to see, you talk to your upline. Or, of course, you talk to one of the fabulous people at Athena's. You never talk to anybody on your team or a hostess or a customer about that. You give feedback up in the organization and you have positive things to say to everybody that is your customers, hostesses, and recruits. Because when you bring 1 gram of negativity into your organization, it multiplies because it's combined with any doubts that people are having. It combines with any lack of results that people are having, and it just expands like a negativity blob. But you know what? When you only have positive things to say, that is sent out. That expands. That permeates your organization. Let me tell you, this is a super tip I want you to embrace. Again, this is what massive monetizers do. Massive monetizers are focused on, where's my next hostess? Where's my next recruit? Where's my next customer? They're not focused on any imperfections that may be around. They're focused on massive monetizing. And related, of course, eliminate negative thinking. So this is the thing. We're going to be grateful. We're going to stand up for our calls so we have more enthusiasm. We're only going to have good things to say. And I want you to pay attention to your thinking, because people have lots of worry and negative thoughts every day. But when they decide they're going to be positive thinkers, what happens is those negative and worrying thoughts are diminished. And you know what? Worry does not serve. There's no value in worry. There's no value in negative thinking. And pay attention to the questions you ask yourself. You could say to yourself, why am I doing this? Or or maybe I'm not going to be successful. Or instead, ask yourself better questions. How can I be successful? What can I do differently to massively monetize in my business? That's what successful people do. Okay, take a deep breath. Let's move on to the next one. We've already started to touch on this. Bring forth your enthusiasm every day. We've discussed some ways to do this already. Let's review a few more. Pump up your personal power when selling. How do you do that? What am I talking about here? I'm talking about remind yourself you have massive value to bring. Remind yourself your people are waiting for you. Have open body language. Project your voice. Remind yourself to pump up your personal power. All this will help with your personal power growth and enhancement. Be excited for your calls. Be excited for your parties. You know, I say the party starts when you leave your house, because on the drive there, have your empowerment music. Have your great practice that you do, your affirmations in the car. Be excited as soon as you leave the door. See that party. See everybody at that party waiting for you to show up. See them, oh my gosh, we're so excited you're here. Do some future forward positive projecting for that party when you walk out of your house. Because the more excited you are, the better the party's going to go. Smile all the time. I love this one. You know what? When you really think about smiling, you will smile more. And do you know what happens when you smile? You get a rush of positive endorphins in your body. Notice this. Tell myself, okay, I'm going to smile. Every time you think of it, smile. And you will have more positivity in your life, more enthusiasm. Practice excellent posture. Right now, put your shoulders back, stick your chest out. Plant your feet firmly on the ground. Excellent posture gives you more vitality in your body. Excellent posture gives you more positivity in your body. And I like to take it one step further. Use the Wonder Woman stance to add more power and vitality in your body. I made a special slide just for this one because I love this one. Here's the thing. Stick your legs apart. You don't have to go as far. Her legs are way apart. You can go that far if you want, but stick your legs at least shoulder width apart. Put your hands on your hips. Put your chest out and feel the personal power and positivity in your body. This is the Wonder Woman stance. And do you know what happens when you embrace the Wonder Woman stance? You actually have more testosterone in your body, which is the hormone of personal power, and you will feel more powerful. And that's what I want for you. Embrace the Wonder Woman stance before you get on the phone, before you go to parties, at parties, whenever you go to the bathroom when you're out doing business. Embrace the Wonder Woman stance and feel more power in your body. Next one, my friend. Stay focused on your compelling vision. Now, those of you that were with me for the WOW kickoff call, we put a lot of really good attention on your compelling vision. And I want to really encourage you, if for any reason you missed the WOW kickoff call, to go back and listen to it, download it. Now I have a whole nice slide deck for that too, because your compelling vision is the driving force for you being positive, certain, enthusiastic, all in, focused in your business. Now, your compelling vision. It could be paying off your mortgage. It could be going on a nice trip. It could be funding some education for yourself or your children, enjoying some time on the beach. It could be the fabulous upcoming trip to Hawaii and the cruise, which, by the way, I've been on that cruise, my friend. You want to be on that cruise. It's going to be pretty incredible. You're going to have the time of your life. You are going to have the time of your life. Stay focused on your compelling vision. Now, because we did a whole session on this, I'm not going to do much on this right now. I want you to go back, listen to the kickoff call for WOW. Just a few quick reminders. See your vision in your mind every day. Focus on it. You're going to have that picture on the wall of your compelling vision. Not only reflect on it, I want you to feel how it will feel when you accomplish, enjoy, are experiencing, living your compelling vision. And this will pump up your belief that you will enjoy your best quarter ever. Because that's what we're focused on right now, my friend. For you to have your best quarter ever. Hey, guess what? I'm working on this too. My best quarter ever. I want you to work on your best quarter ever. I want you to have your trip to Hawaii if that's what you want. If you want it, by the way, make sure you're registered for it. Don't just say, well, I'll do it later. Do it now, because you know what? When you do it, when you say, I'm doing it, when you get certain that you want it, and you be loud and proud that you want it, guess what? More positive energy, more positive people, more customers, more hostesses will come to you because you will be more focused. Okay, my friend, we've talked about some great strategies in our time together today to increase your power thinking so that you will enjoy and have and accomplish and achieve your best quarter ever. Take a look at what we've discussed. Having certainty in your value, having complete clarity in your offers, having positivity in all you do, not just in your business, in your whole life, bringing forth your enthusiasm, and of course, focusing, reminding yourself of your compelling vision. I want to strongly encourage you right now, identify which one of these you want to upgrade. I want to strongly encourage you to review the handouts every day, to listen to this over and over. When you review your goals, your action plan, listen to it when you're making dinner, when you're getting the kids ready for bed. Listen to it. I listen to audios when I'm folding the laundry. Sorry for me that I have to fold the laundry, but I do. Guess what? Our dishwasher's broken right now, but it's a little hard to listen to audio when you're washing dishes. But I'm doing everything I can to pump myself up, to have positivity that I'm listening to so that I will be successful, and that's what I want for you. My friends, it's time for you to use your power thinking strategies to ensure your best quarter ever. This is Caterina Rando. I cannot wait to be with you again. Feel free to Facebook me to tell me the great results that you're getting because you have massive value to bring. Your people are waiting for you. Don't make them wait any longer. Now's the time.
Thanks, Caterina. I am so excited after listening to you speak. I get all jittery, like I want to jump up and down. I have so much energy zipping through my body. I'm so excited, I just want to give a prize away. So here's your chance to win a $100 Athena shopping spree, everybody. Ready? You can use it to bulk up your demo, create a fun booking incentive, or get something sexy for yourself. Simply visit the WOW Facebook page tonight by midnight, and today is Wednesday, by the way, Warrior Wednesday, that is. You'll find a post about this call. It'll say, what was your aha moment on Caterina's WOW call number 2. Post your aha moment in the thread. Now, please don't just put great call, thanks. Nah, that doesn't do it for me. I want to know what was your light bulb moment. What was the thing that you made you go, wow, that's awesome. I'm going to do that. I'm going to try that. I'm inspired. I'm excited. That's an aha moment. That's what I want you to share. and you share it, we're going to pick a winner. You could be the winner of $100 in free products. Okay. Now time to give you the final code word and instructions to submit it. So you're going to submit your email to wow@athenashn.com. That's WOW at ATHENASHN.com. wow@athenashn.com. In the subject line, you will put wow call number 2. In the body of your email, you'll include your full name, your goddess number or Adonis number, and the code words. So we got that, wow@athenashn.com. Subject line says wow, call number 2. In the body of your email, you include your full name, your goddess or Adonis number, and the code words. The code words are valid 48 hours from the time and date stamp of the email that contained this call link. And by submitting the information, you receive your war point for calling in. Now here's the last code word that you've been waiting for. It's monetize. MONETIZE. The final code word is monetize. So warriors, September is over and gone. It is now time to turn our attention to the new month that lies ahead of us. October. Is your calendar looking as full as you want it to be? Whether it is or it isn't, I hope you'll be participating in the Business Building Blitz next Tuesday. That's right, I want to see you next Tuesday. So let's work the Blitz with positivity and passion and see those empty dates fill up with amazing, enthusiastic hostesses who can't wait to see you as you walk through their door. Just like Caterina said, envision them all waiting by the phone for your call. So thank you for being a warrior, being so committed to your success, and being here. I can't wait to see what your aha moments are, and I can't wait to watch what inspiring thing you do next. Good night, and Goddess bless.